Hi everybody, hello and welcome along. Still carrying on with our little journal that's going within a journal. Yesterday we did these side pockets, which are lovely. Really like them actually. I hope I've got the light slightly better today so you can see what they are. And of course we've got our big journaling cards that we made tucked in there. The yellow page, this page still needs something in there and something there. This needs something. That needs a centre spread. That needs something. That needs some. Oh my goodness, there's still loads to do. And that is finished. Right. So what I'm planning on doing today is a tag to go in a pocket here. And I haven't made the pocket yet. But I want to make the tag because I've got an idea in my head. And I'm not sure if it's going to work. I haven't made a prototype. It might all be a disaster, but let's see. So I've cut, yes I have, cut 2 bits of file folder. We only need one, of course. And it measures 7 by 3. You can make it any measurement you like actually. 7 by 3 is what I'm using, and bearing in mind that it's the one that's facing the blue page, so I'm going to try and incorporate some blue into this. Right, I've got a Timmy remnant, this, in my remnant drawer, and I'm going to stick that on the top side. Is it wide enough? Yes, it is. About there. So I'm just going to put some glue down on here, about, I don't know, 2.5 inches from the top, something like that. It doesn't matter, it's all it's a movable feast, I think at any rate. So let's stick that onto there, keep those side edges straight, then I'll have it straight, not that it matters particularly. Stick that down. So that's okay there, and then I can just trim off any excess pieces and keep that for another remnant. It's really handy when you keep all your remnants. There we go. So we've got blue at the top. Right. So what I'm going to do now is ink all the way around this so it's ready for the next sort of thing. Well, I would if I could find, yes, here it is. Round. You shouldn't really see this when it's finished, but you might. So I'm just inking it now. I just want to cut off the top into tag shape and ink around that as well. Oh, that's not the one I normally use. This is the one I normally use. So I'm hoping this is going to work, but you know, who knows? Whoever knows. It's just at the moment it's an idea in my head. And if you guys knew how many of those I had in a day, it's ridiculous. So ink all of this as well. So there we are, that's our base done, really. So now what I need is a piece of cream paper. I'm using this 160 GSM. It's quite thick. Oh, it's also quite mucky. And I want it to be 3 inches because I want it to be the same as that. And I want it to come up to about here. So let's just measure that out to about there. Pencil. It doesn't, in no way has to be exact. So I want it 3 inches and off at there. It does get a bit messy, this project. You might not like it. Yeah. Cut 3 inches off. What you doing? I don't know. Oh dear. This is because I haven't done it before and it's all turmoil in my head. Right. So that's that. And that's going to go onto there. I'm going to get stuck onto there. But before it does, I want to tear this edge. And I want to tear it from where it starts to about, say, there. Okay, so let's do that. I don't know which edge to start from, but start here. Oh, it's a bit tricky to tear this. So tearing down to that mark that we made there. So that's going to go on there, like that. And to be honest, that looks great as it is. It just looks interesting as it is. But I do want to put something onto here. So I'm going to ruffle that up as much as I can and ink it, but I'm going to do my background first because it'll be easier. So let's just get a piece of blue roll. And using that reversed stamping that I saw Louisa do, that I showed you at the weekend, I'm going to do it again. And I've got out my colour Stormy Sky. It's an oxide colour. I would have preferred it to have been an ink, but I haven't got an ink. So yeah, keep everything away because you're going to spray through this. And then put your paper down. Place that up on it. And then just dab through. And it might be, oh, it's lovely. Even if you're unlucky, or it might be lovely and uneven. Oh, look at that. That's just so pretty. It is so pretty. Wow. So I'm just going to, because it's oxide, I'm just going to clean that off there. And I will wash it later. So that's that. That is so blinking gorgeous. I love it. Let's just clean up all this ink and stuff that there is around. There we go. So yeah, we've got that. That's going to go onto that. How pretty is that? I love that just as it is. You could leave that just as it is, but you know, I'm not going to. So what I want to do is just ruffle this up, bend it over, ruffle it up, so it looks like it's a kind of piece of just worn old paper on there. There we are. And I'm not going to ruffle the other edges up. They don't kind of need it so much really. And I'm going to ink all the way around here. Look at that. It's, oh, stunning that is. What a fabulous technique. So bend these around as you're inking them. Oh, Mr. F's just come in and told me that my dinner's going to be ready in 2 minutes. So I'm going to leave that there. I shall come back to you and we'll finish it off. But you can see where we're heading to already, can't you? Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, see you soon. Right, I'm back. Oh, lunch was gorgeous. It was stir fry and salmon. Absolutely could not have been better. So, where was I up to? Doesn't that look nice? I like that. So I'm going to take this, and I've got my VersaFine Clair in the colour Paradise. It's kind of the only brightish blue that I've got. So it'll have to do. And I've got the leaf stamp from the French Garden, CMS 487. Really lovely set that, isn't it? So let's just go ahead and stamp it. That's what to do. And don't be alarmed when you see how bright this blue is. It really is bright. Make sure you get plenty of ink on there, because we're going to emboss it. So where do I want this? Fairly central, about there. I'm using the embossing glaze prize ribbon. Once again, it's the only blue embossing stuff I've got, but it is actually a lovely colour. So that should be stamped by now. Yeah, don't be alarmed. It'll be all right. So that's one thing about having lunch. Everything else will be dry because I forgot to put my pounds pot on it. But yeah, everything else was dry. Look at that. That's lovely. So let's just put this back in and then we'll emboss that. At least I'm getting to use my embossing glazes these days. So let's warm this up. And of course the thing to do is any colour that you want, you know, that you've got facing on the page, if you've got a remnant, brilliant. And the rest, inks, just use what you've got really. So let's emboss this. I can't tell if it's gone or not. Must have done, surely. I'm guessing it has, but for some reason it hasn't gone really nice and shiny. It's sort of sunk into the paper. I don't know why that is. But anyway, it's there, it's embossed, it looks pretty. And all that remains to be done is stick that onto there. Careful not to stick this edge. You want it to look a bit raggedy. But you can stick right up to there, right up to there. So it's just, I should have saved this one for September snack, shouldn't I? It's just a real quick, easy tag to make. And yet I think it looked good in my head, but now I made it, I'm pretty sure it looks good. Make sure that's woofled up. Woofled is a word. Here in where I live, when the farmer cuts his hay, and then leaves it where it's cut for a while, then he comes along with a thing called a woofler, and the woofler tosses it up and sort of turns it so it can get, the underneath part can get a chance to get dry as well. So yeah, I'm not just making things up. To woofle, a proper verb, even if it is fairly colloquial. So there we go, there's that one. So that one can go in our little journal on that page, once we get a pocket made. And I might just do like a sort of semicircular pocket. I need to put something in the top, but I put blue lace on this one and I don't know where that is. So I'll find out before the next thing. You know, what? What are you trying to say? I'm trying to say before the next video. I'll find that. I'm going to put my little thingy in now though. I think this would look lovely in all sorts of colours. But I'm going to make another 3 in different colours, depending where they're going, etc. What have I used on this so far? Oh, big fat ones. Have I got another big fat blue? Big fat blue. Is that it? I think so. Let's use one of those then. I'm always keen to keep these in the plastic thing, because if they come undone and get in the bottom of my drawer, they're never going to see the light of day again. So there's another shade of blue I'm adding, but it's alright, all works together. It's a junk journal. There we go. Yeah, lovely. Right, so I'll find some blue lace wherever I put that, I'm not sure, and that'll go, as I say, into our journal facing that page. So I hope you like it. Hope you give it a try in whatever colour or colours or neutrals or whatever it is that you want to do. I'm pretty sure I'll end up doing a neutral one. I just like them. I really do. Maybe it could have been shorter and that being moved up a bit. Don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you again really soon. Take care all. Bye.